Hi my friends, welcome back. This is A Course in Miracles lesson 28. Today I'm going to read the lesson from the book, then make some comments as a student, and we're going to do the first practice together. So let's do it. A Course in Miracles, lesson 28. Above all else, I want to see things differently. Today we are really giving specific application to the idea for yesterday. In this practice period, you'll be making a series of definite commitments. The question of whether you keep them in the future, it is not our concern here. If you are willing at least to make them now, you have started on the way to keep them. And we are still at the beginning. You may wonder why it is important to say, for example, above all else, I want to see this table differently. In itself, it is not important at all. Yet, what is by itself? And what does in itself mean? You see a lot of separate things about you, which really means you are not seeing at all. You either see or not. When you have seen one thing differently, you see all things differently. The light you see in any of them is the same light you see in them all. This last paragraph that says here, the light you see in any of them is the same light you see in them all. Reminds me of the lesson that when you start to see with Christ's vision, you see a little bit of light around the objects and subjects, or you feel some kind of light, and that reminds me here. The light you see in any of them is the same light you see in them all. When you say, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are making a commitment to withdraw your preconceived ideas about the table and open your mind to what it is and what it is for. You are not defining in past terms, you are asking what it is. Rather than telling what it is, you are not binding its meaning to your tiny experience of tables, nor are you limiting its purpose to your little personal thoughts. So here we are dropping again all definition, ideas, meanings, beliefs, and all experience in history we have, for example, with tables. You will not question what you have already defined, and the purpose of this exercise is to ask questions and receive the answers. In saying, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are committing yourself to seeing. It is not an exclusive commitment. It is a commitment that applies to the table just as much to anything else, neither more nor less. You could in fact gain vision from just that table if you would withdraw all your own ideas from it and look upon it with a completely open mind. It has something to show you, something beautiful and clean and of infinite value, full of happiness and hope. Hidden under all your ideas about it, it is the real purpose, the purpose it shares with all the universe. So the idea is for us to drop everything we think we know and open our minds to something beautiful and clean and of infinite value, full of happiness and purpose. Hidden under all of our ideas, it is the real purpose. And it is the purpose that shares with all the universe. In using the table as a subject for applying the idea for today, you are therefore really asking to see the purpose of the universe. You'll be making the same request of each subject that you use in the practice periods, and you are making a commitment to each of them to let its purpose be revealed to you, instead of placing your own judgment upon it. So we are dropping everything that we think we know, and we are opening ourselves to let the purpose of the object be revealed to us and be replaced instead of our own judgment. Today we're going to do 6 practices of 2 minutes each, in which the idea for the day is stated first and then applied to whatever you see about you. Not only should the subjects be chosen randomly, but each one should be accorded equal sincerity, as today's idea is applied to it, in an attempt to acknowledge the equal value of them all in their contribution to your seeing. As usual, the application should be include the name of the subject your eyes happen to light on, and should rest your eyes on it while saying, above all else, I want to see this object differently. Each application should be quite slowly and as thoughtfully as possible. There is no hurry. So, giving some examples, you could use like objects that are around you, the chair, the rug, the tree, the nature, the furniture in your home, someone passing by, a car, a building, your own body, your own self. And then as you choose what you are laying your eyes upon, you repeat the idea of the day slowly, concentrating. Try to clear your mind of any definition, of any history of the object you chose, and open yourself for the purpose to be revealed. And let's do the practice. Okay. So I invite you to close your eyes, to take a deep breath, to be present, to relax your mind, your body, your thoughts, your to-do list, everything that's happening around you. And as you take another deep breath, you now repeat the idea of the lesson. You can put your hands on your heart and say, above all else, I want to see things differently. Above all else, I want to see things differently. And then you open your eyes, and when whatever object your eyes rest, you look to this object and you say slowly, above all else, I want to see this, fill the blank, differently. You can take a deep breath, and you can repeat on the same object if you want, or go to the next. Above all else, I want to see this object differently. And you can change the object slowly. And you say exactly the name of the object. Above all else, I want to see this differently. And you can choose the next object. And you're going to repeat again. Above all else, I want to see this differently. And we can finish with above all else, I want to see things differently. And that's it. That's one practice. And today we are doing 5 more 2-minute each. 2-minute each. Okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me. And I wish you an amazing day today. Thank you so much. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.